There has been so much evolving and transpiring in my life, and it's time to give a little bit of an update on what's really going on here. Some of you guys have seen where I'm living and things I'm talking about at the moment, and so I want to give a little context to that. On an internal level, I've been rebirthing and recreating myself as a man. Many of you have seen my journey over the last years and the depths of my own consciousness that I've explored, and the creations and the community and everything I've brought forth into the world. And the last months have really been an incubator for me to renew who I am. And I didn't know that this is what was happening, this rebirthing as a man. What does that actually mean? But for me, I've been definitely, before the last month, in the most challenging time of my life. And, now I've been finding my core again, accessing the warrior, and bringing balance to all the different aspects of myself. In the past, I've seen myself through different lenses, and I've seen that these are just different aspects of myself, different archetypes of myself. And in this renewing process now, I'm just seeing that there's a holistic experience of who Anthony Thompson is, at least for now, and learning to honor all these different aspects of myself and bring them into the world in a balanced way. And so I've been just allowing that with much help and much guidance. I'm living here at New Eden, which is just an absolute perfect sanctuary for me, and the culture and the energy and the facilitation and the physical environment here with the nature and the energy of the land has supported this process. I've been through some very extreme experiences where I've gotten naked in front of people and just brought forth the craziness of the warrior within me. I've been held by women and cried in a rebirthing from source to coming into my baby's body, and everything in between, as well as just living a balanced, simple life here. And so I'm feeling this renewing process more and more, and I'm feeling what's being called forth, and I'm so excited for that. In amongst this process has been the renewing or the revealing of what it is I'm here to create next. And through a number of synchronicities and amidst this most challenging time, I had two conversations. One of them led me to New Eden and making this my home and partnering with Christian to create the Awaken Living Project here, which is a perfect manifestation of my heart's desire, which is to have a sanctuary to call leaders together, to grow, to nurture, to awaken, and to co-create together. In that same week, I reconnected with a brother and my now business partner, Daniel. I went over to the UK and we had an intention to create a company together. We sat down together and we let it all go. And we just sat in silence and asked what wants to be created. And over a period of that week, we plastered the walls of his house with giant bits of paper with the vision that had come through us, the vision to bring about or cultivate a new normal for human consciousness. And so right now we are in the process of founding an organization called Awake, which is an umbrella that holds different conscious companies that serve our collective evolution. At the beginning of this, we're in the process of launching the first two companies, Awake Man and Awake Business. Awake Man is about developing authentic, powerful male leaders that serve our collective evolution, redefining what it means to be an awake man or to be a man in the 21st century. And the second company, Awake Business, is about bringing about a new culture or a new way of doing business, which unifies the worlds of leadership, entrepreneurship, and the understandings of consciousness to come together. And so everything is really about a redefinition and setting a new standard for what it means to live this new normal, right? An organization that can unify these different understandings and different intentions of so many teachers and personal development processes into something so simple. And so there's a whole renewing of my creativity in this, and it brings together my past of the world of entrepreneurship, which is where my journey began, and what I've been so familiar with over the past 2 years, which is my deep dive into the world of consciousness and how reality actually works. So Daniel and I have found this instant brotherhood, and this vision is really just coming through us, and it's unfolding in beautiful ways. It's kicking off this November, where we're going to be doing a tour to Berlin, to Amsterdam, and to London. In each city, we're going to be running 2 events: 21st Century Business and 21st Century Man. We'll only be doing these events probably once just this year as a kickoff, and then next year we'll be running longer events. But this is like a launch tour for us, and so there's not much of a time frame for us. But again, it's just saying yes to what we feel called into. You know, we created this whole 35-page company proposal for this entire vision that had only just come through to us. And so we're learning about this new way of creating, and through Daniel's experience and, you know, his world of entrepreneurship for, I don't know, about 30 years, and my world of consciousness and leadership, we're just bringing this coherence between us, and bringing this gift to men and to business owners and to soon-to-be entrepreneurs, and creating this new culture together. So it's about community, it's about leadership, it's about consciousness, it's about entrepreneurship, it's about bringing your calling to life, it's about coming to a place where you can receive your true vision and find the courage and the community and the support and the alignment within yourself to bring that authentically to life. And so, you know, what's happened now in my life is definitely a manifestation of this deep faith and integrity to my own journey. A couple of months ago, I was really feeling confused and lost in many ways after having so much success and power behind my life this year in Amsterdam, and the manifestation of everything in such a short time, and the activation of all the energy within myself, to being confused in the most physical and energetic discomfort within my body ever, and really questioning, what have I done wrong? And I started coaching with a really good coach. I started having a lot of support from people around me. I went to a men's retreat here at New Eden. I got the support from Christian and the culture here to help me in this process, and having a home that is beyond what I could have imagined, having endeavors that are the perfect manifestation of my heart, and an entire new community of people around me, as well as the renewing of my relationship with Suzanne. This is definitely goes to show that what happens when you're, one, willing to let go of the past and stay true to these processes that we get taken through at times, the turmoil of life, and then on the other side to see how life just fills that blank canvas with something unimaginable to you. And so this journey of what's coming next, I'm going to be sharing it. We're creating a mini documentary series called Awake to the Journey, which is really showing Daniel and my journey of creating a vision from nothing, creating a global vision and bringing it to life, as well as our own personal process as a man and coming into awakened leadership through that. Everything is going to be done with as much authenticity as we possibly can, and to share that with you guys as well, because this is so much about growing and evolving together. I'm not saying I've got it perfect or I've got it right. I've just found an alignment in my own life where I get to do everything that I love with people that I love in abundance, you know. And so yeah, that's my update for now. So until next time, and I'll share more details of everything that's coming. So much love to you, and thank you for being present in this journey with me. I appreciate you. Much love.